Hello and welcome back to another day at Fit Life with Alicia. I am Alicia. It is currently Monday morning and I just got done with my workout and I am so hot and sweaty that I decided maybe I would walk around outside and get some fresh air and try to cool off a little bit while I make this video. Like I said, it's Monday morning and for me it is the beginning of a clean eating challenge that I have decided to do for the month of July. And I'm really excited because I've been working on my food a lot lately, really tweaking it and paring it down to, in some ways, paring it down to healthier food, cutting out a lot of the junk I've been used to eating, and I've been doing really good. For 6 weeks, I've been off most refined sugar for the last 6 weeks, and I feel really good. It's definitely making a difference in how I feel and the energy that I have, and just my overall, I think, quality of life is just better. And it hasn't been easy. It's been hard. It's been a lot of work. It's been every day of, I want a treat. I want, something sweet, something to reward myself, something when the days are long and tiring and stressful and there's a lot going on. Man, I just want to sit down and have some kind of a treat, cookies or a Coke or something like that. But a little of that here and there is okay, but I struggle greatly with moderation in that regard. So I have decided, and like I said, for 6 weeks I've done it, and I've done really good, surprisingly. And so I feel like it's time to take it to the next level. So I have joined this 30-day clean eating challenge. So while I've done really good with the sugar, cutting back on the sugar, there's other things I need to do. I need to cut back on my snacking of other types of foods, cutting out flour, a lot of flour, white flour, the kind of carbs that aren't great for us. Anyway, so this clean eating challenge is all about eating clean, and you can Google what that means. I'm still learning what that means. And eating mostly like whole foods in their natural form as much as possible. Fruits and vegetables fresh, or slightly cooked, or in a smoothie. The right kinds of protein, lean protein, healthy fats. Again, if you're not sure what that is, Google it, because I don't feel like I'd explain it very well because I'm really just learning myself. But I wanted to talk about my why. Why am I doing this? Well, most people, when they pick up something like this, they're doing it to lose weight. And I would say definitely that is the case for me. I would like to lose weight. I've spent all of my adult years trying to lose weight, and I fluctuate some here and there, but overall, I'm not very good at losing weight. But I feel like if that's my only focus, is losing weight and looking better, while that's not a bad thing, if that's been my main focus, and it has, for losing weight, I don't feel like for me that has been motivation enough. I used to think it was, but it isn't. And so over the last couple of years, I've really worked on figuring out what really is my why. What is my why for wanting to get healthy and for wanting to lose weight? I do want to look better, but truly I think my biggest why is very simple, and it's what's kept me on this path of no sugar for 6 weeks and helped me really dial in and double down on my goals when I haven't been able to do that in the past. And this is my why. This is what's helped me. I want to feel good. I just want to feel good. When I eat junk food, when I load up on the foods I know that aren't good for me, I don't feel good. I don't have energy. I feel cranky and crabby. I want to sleep. I want to numb out on my phone because I don't have energy. I don't have mental clarity. My mind feels foggy. I just feel like my focus isn't very good. And I know it's not good for my body, but it's also not good for me mentally, emotionally, and spiritually when I'm eating a lot of junk food. And so that is really why I've done the 6 weeks of no sugar and why I plan to continue, and why now I'm working on taking it to the next level with this clean eating challenge, because I'm not getting any younger. I turned 40 this year, and I hope to have another 40 years in my future here on this earth. And if I do, I want to feel good. I want to have energy. I want to be able to go and do all the things I want to do that I haven't done yet. I have a lot of things I want to do with my life. And you know, I'm a mom. I have 3 kids, and my kids are getting older. Our oldest left home about 4 months ago to move on with her life and start, you know, getting into her own life. And I have 2 more kids at home, and as fast as my first one has left, it's going to be like that, and my other 2 are going to be gone, and I'm going to hopefully have grandkids. And I want to have energy, and I want to be able to go and do, and I want to spend time with my family, and I want to feel good, and I don't want to be sickly, and I don't want to be overweight and tired and grumpy and feel like I can't spend time and enjoy my time with my family and my time doing whatever it is I want to do. And so it's time. It's time for me to pull it together, because I have one life and one body. And if I don't take care of me now, if I don't take care of this body now, if I don't do everything I can to live my best life and have the energy I want to go and do all the things I want to do, that's on me. That's not on anybody else. It doesn't matter what's gone on in my life. And you know, the hardships and the trials and all those things, yeah, they're hard, and life can smack you down over and over, and it does. And that's life. And I've had to just trying to wrap my head around that, you know, life isn't going to be easy. Most things are hard. And changing my diet, changing my lifestyle, changing my habits is hard work. And it's everyday work. It's a recommitment every day, and oftentimes every hour, and sometimes every minute, if that's what it takes. But the quality of my life is too important to give up and to quit and to just not work hard. And so I'm willing to do the work. I wasn't for a long time. Most of my life, I wasn't willing to do the work. I wanted it to be easier. I wanted it to not be this hard, but it is hard. And it is going to take so much work and determination and consistency and, you know, really dialing down and focusing on that why. And when I focused solely on losing weight and looking better, it just wasn't enough. It just didn't motivate me enough. But focusing on, I'm getting older, and the next 40 years, like it or not, you know, my body is gonna start deteriorating some, but it's up to me whether that's a lot and it happens quickly or it happens slowly. And I have control over that, a lot of control, not full, because I can't control everything, and we can't, but there's a lot of things I can do to control my quality of life and my health, and that is so important to me. So I have decided to do a little video blog 5 days a week to kind of document how this clean eating challenge is going. I'm kind of doing it for me, just because I want to be able to come back and see how this month went. But I thought I would put it out there to my YouTube friends and my friends out in the world. If you're interested in seeing how this goes, come along, and I would love to have you along for this journey. Now, along with this 30-day clean eating challenge, I will be working out 5 days a week for 30 minutes. And that is a habit that I have really, I feel like, secured in my life. I know that along with eating well to support my health, I know that I have to move and I have to work out and I need to not sit around. And I've also spent a lot of my life, I feel like maybe lazy isn't the right word, but being lazy and feeling apathetic. And again, I just cannot afford to live like that anymore. And so working out is something I do, and it's become easier for me than it used to be. So I have a habit of working out at least 5 days a week for 30 minutes. And that works for me. And I used to work out for an hour, tried to fit 5 days a week, but sometimes I would just be so tired and so sore. I couldn't get more than 3 or 4 days a week. And I just didn't feel good. But cutting my workouts down to 30 minutes a day is totally doable. I feel so much better when I'm working out only 30 minutes a day versus trying to fit in an hour a day and just feeling, I was kind of, for a long time, it was about beating my body into submission. That's why I did it. And it doesn't work. At least for me, in my experience, it does not work to try and beat my body into submission in the gym and then try to starve myself in the kitchen. It doesn't work. It's miserable. I know, because I've spent a lot of time trying to justify living like that. And my body deserves better. I deserve better. And so I will be here 5 days a week, working out 30 minutes and doing my very best to change my diet to a way that is going to support me and help me feel good so that I can live the life I want to live. Like I said, I just got done with my workout, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put it in, but I'm going to put a little snippet of my workout from today in this video so you can see what I'm doing. I am no expert. I work out quite a bit. I've worked out for a lot of years, but I'm no expert, so this is not a how-to exercise. This is not a how-to workout, but it's just to let you see what it is I do and what I enjoy. And working out is something I have come to love. It's something that I rely on to help me feel good and not only take care of my body, but it helps me mentally and emotionally. When life is tough and it's heavy and it feels like no matter what you do, sometimes it feels like life just keeps taking you down. Working out is something that helps me work through the hard times as well as the good times in life. And it's really important, I've found, to find something that I love doing for my workouts, for exercise. And what I will be showing you in these videos is what makes me happy, is what I enjoy doing working out. And it's taken me a lot of years to figure that out as well. And that's okay. Sometimes it takes a long time to figure life out and to figure ourselves out. As long as we're working towards it, even if we're doing a little bit every day or every week to try and improve upon ourselves. And sometimes it feels like those improvements are slow and they're not coming as quickly as we would like. But if you're in the boat of, I know I need to do better, I know I need to take care of myself more, but it's overwhelming. Maybe you're starting from scratch, or maybe you just feel like you can't even commit because it's too overwhelming and you just don't feel like you're in a place to do that. All I would suggest is start small. You don't have to start big. When it comes to exercise, just start walking. You've seen me, I'm walking a circle around my house. We have a driveway all the way around our house, and sometimes I just like to come out here and walk and get some fresh air and clear my head. Start with walking. That's where I started. And back when I had my third and final baby, I knew I needed to do something, but I didn't want to do anything. I didn't feel really very motivated. Everything looked like too much work and too much effort. And so I just started walking on my treadmill in the evenings when my husband could watch the kids for 20 minutes. It wasn't very much time. And I would put my earphones in and I would listen to music that pumped me up, and I would walk for 20 minutes. And that was the best I could do. And that's where all of this started. And I worked up from there. Eventually I got a little bored with the walking and I started running. A little bit at a time, it wasn't a lot. And I picked up running, and after that I picked up other things. And I started going to the gym and trying different gym classes. And I found a lot of classes I loved at the gym. And then I started working out at home as well and doing both. And I've kind of started building up my own little home gym, which has been so great these last couple of months with the COVID-19 pandemic and being stuck at home. I've just picked up a few bits of workout equipment over the years, and it's been plenty enough for me to do my workouts at home. And so it's something I've worked up to. And if you're somewhere where you know you need to do something, you want to do something, but it just feels like too much, just start small. Just do a little, work on your diet a little bit. Just work on making small changes, small habit changes. Because once you start finding momentum, then you can start working on more and bigger. And that's what I've done. And I'm certainly nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm a lot happier than I was a couple years ago, 5 years ago, and for sure 10 years ago. It's been kind of a long journey, but it's been good, and I'm learning a lot. And so, to conclude, like I said, I will be back 5 days a week. That's quite a commitment, but I will be here 5 days a week sharing how this clean eating challenge is going and just talking about what's working, what's not. And I don't know if you can hear that. I live out kind of in the country with lots of farm animals around. And I don't know what I'm hearing back there, a sheep or something that's kind of loud, and I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, so that is all from me today. If you're interested in coming along on this journey, if you made it through, this video is kind of long. If you made it through, well done through this ramble. I hope that you have a great day. If you're interested, please like, subscribe, comment, and let's do this together. Let's help each other along on the path to health and wellness. And I will